welcome to a film review tonight, and there's a clue what it is. I'm only about smaller than that. I've still been watching a film called Smile tonight. It's a 2022 horror film. 2022 American psychological supernatural film. Written and directed by Parker Finn. In this featured, it's his first film we did. Not bad, not bad. Based on the 2020 short film Laura Hasn't Slept. That's not bad though. It's not a bad movie to actually make the first time, and it's like, wow, this film actually did really well too. So Susie Bacon, what's this related to Kevin Bacon? Jessica T. Usher, Carol Garner, Carol Penn, Rob Morgan, Parker Finn, written by Parker Finn. Running time 150 minutes. Made budget of 70 million. That's actually small compared to what the films I can make it like. Certain films like Marvel films make over 100 million. But this film was 17 million. That's pretty good. It's still a lot of money. It's still but it made 217.4 million out of the box office. So it cost them 17 million to make, and it made box office of 217.4 million, not millions, not thousands. That'd be pretty cheap. Cheap one of us, I don't know. So anyway, the plot is, as a psychiatric ward, therapist Dr. Rose Cotter meets with Laura Weaver, a graduate student. Laura explains that she witnessed her art history professor die by suicide a few days earlier. Laura then claims that an entity that she can only see, taking the form of smiling people, have been terrorizing her, and that has told her that she's going to die. Nobody believed her when she was told them. Nobody believed her when she told them. Soon after, Laura stumbles to the floor and begins screaming. After Rose calls for help, she sees Laura standing up, calm and smiling with a sharp shard of broken pottery. Laura kills herself by slitting her throat. Later, Rose sees a maniac patient, Carl, smiling and shouting that she's going to die. Rose calls for nurses to restrain her, only to see that she has been asleep the whole time. He has been asleep the whole time. Concerned for Rose's mental well-being, her supervisor, Dr. Morgan Desai, gives her a week off. Following the days, Rose's hallucinations continue. That leads those around her to believe that she is unhinged and possibly dangerous. She visits her former therapist, Dr. Madeline Northcott, who suggests that her problems stem from her abusive and mentally ill mother, who died from overdose, which she witnessed as a child. Now, okay, so I won't read the whole lot because that's the whole. Wow, this film was creeper. I watched it earlier on, then I was actually watching some football for a bit. I thought I'd watch a bit of, a bit of football stuff. Anyway, so I watched this earlier on. Right? It's like just under 2 hour film, and I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed it. Creepy as heck. Now, what makes this film so scary is the fact that this thing looks like anyone. It could pop out from nowhere. So anyway, she plays this. You got the main character who she sees this young woman kill herself, and there is something really off about the whole situation, because when she's talking to her, right, and then she starts screaming, she said, "Oh my god!" Yeah, because she can see something else. Well, she's like, "Why are you running away from her? What's wrong with you?" But then it makes sense later on in the film when you see people smiling, and you think, "Ah, that's what she saw. She saw her smiling and then saying some weird, creepy stuff." And that's what makes it so creepy, because you think, what the hell did she just say? And that's what makes it even more tense, because you think, when's this thing going to pop out, you know? Who's she going to talk to? You know, when's it going to come, you know? And yeah, the film is good. Really good. I was sitting there going, Jesus Christ, I'm feeling really, you know, really kind of like, you know, tense, you know, watch this movie. And you can see why it did so well. It did really well, the boxers, of course. But that scene with that patient, when he's sitting there staring, he's like, just staring, she's like, what, are you feeling alright? And then he starts talking, like, shouting at her, like, oh my God. And the thing starts to play games with her. So something happened to her cat, of course, and you think to yourself, oh, that is pretty screwed up. That's screwed up what she's gone and done it. Because when you see the young woman who killed herself, right, in the movie, she keeps seeing her all the time, like, smiling all the time. And it's creepy. When you first see it, you think, oh my God. She's kind of like, what the hell? Must be seeing things, you know. And then later on in the film, she actually puts the alarm on for the house, you know, the alarm, security alarm. And it actually trips the security thing. I was thinking, oh, that's interesting. So it's definitely there. The thing is definitely there to trip the security thing. And there's certain parts of the film I was just like, oh my God, that's what it does. It plays with minds, so it sort of do a phone call, right? But then it could be either not a real person behind it, it could be that thing, whatever it is, this entity thing. It's like a film called, you ever seen a film called It Follows? It's very similar to that, where these people, you know, go at it and then it passes the virus. It's like a virus thing when this thing follows them. It's like a sense thing where it senses someone, two people have done it. You know, I've done the, you know, thingamajig. It's kind of similar to that. So what it does is they see a certain thing. I don't know if you even say it. I'll just say fluoride. When someone says a fluoride, right, it passes on to them. So when they see a fluoride, it passes the thing on to them. So they start seeing this thing, this entity thing, hallucinations, whatever you call it. And it starts to play, you know, it starts to make them go crazy. And I can see why now when you watch it, you think, oh my God. Because there's one guy she visited in prison, right? He got away with it by actually doing a certain thing that she said, I'm not doing that. Where you're going to do a certain thing to a person, you know, violently. So she thinks, so actually she just actually decided, yeah, I'm going to, you know, do a certain thing to someone. Then she like, and that part was pretty screwed up because I was like, oh my God. To break the chain, and that's what she goes and tries to do. But then something happens, you think, oh, it wasn't real like that. It's like, Jesus Christ. The film is intense. I was sitting there and I was sitting there going, whoa. Yeah, no. Especially the part where she goes back to her old house and think, you must be joking on your bloody own dark. Oh man. Creeper. The film is good though. I was sitting there, I hope they make a sequel, and it sounds like they are. Sounds like they are. The money that it made out of the box, I am not surprised because the film was really good. Yeah, it sounds like they are making another one, which I hope was fantastic. That's the she's in the film. I was sitting there going, yeah, because in the film she says, I keep seeing things all the time. You can tell she's been through a lot because she's like panicking and stuff, and she looks rough, and then so it happens where you know, she does it to herself, and she's like, you know, you think yourself, you can see why she went crazy, because that's what it does. It makes you go crazy. I mean, just imagine that. Oh man, it gives me the creeps. I'm actually sitting there thinking, God, I'm getting goosebumps to watch this movie. The film gives me goosebumps. The woman who plays Rose, she's great, by the way. She's fantastic. She's really good in it. You can tell she's like losing it. And there's one part in the film, it's like in the trailer where the cat, so it happens to the cat man, she's trying to do research on the situation. She finds out other people have been doing the same thing. So she tries to explain to her sister, but then so it happens where, oh my God, I'm saying, I know what happens, but when you see it, God, oh man, creeper. Oh man, I was sitting there going, Jesus. So she gets into the car and her sister comes out. And then something happens, I was like, oh my God. I know exactly what was happening when you see it. Jesus Christ, it's creeper. Freaking creepy film. I like the actress who plays her. She's good looking woman, of course. Right. So yeah, what I didn't like. There's nothing I disliked about this movie, to be honest. It did what it did. It was just creeper. I like the I like the performance. I like the story. I thought it was really well done. Some really cool effects, you know, especially the part at the end where she's in the house and you see what this thing looks like. Where it freaking this. Oh my god! And it does something to her. I was like, Jesus Christ. Let's just say, I knew the last part wasn't. Certain parts you think that was too easy. The last part where she, you know, so it happens where she does something to the finger, and you think to yourself, that was too easy. I don't know. I just thought that's all it needs is that to kill it. And then yeah, yeah. So yeah, the last part was really good too. Yeah, the film itself is excellent. I really enjoyed it. Good, solid performances. Nothing I disliked about the film. It's just right pace too at the same time. Good characters. Interesting story. Really interesting. And yeah, so very effective horror film. Good effects. Yeah, so the rating I'm going to give this film is a 4 out of 5 for Smile. Because it was a film that I definitely would watch again. So yeah, creeper. There is something sinister about when someone smiles, like, not in a nice kind of way, but in a horrible kind of... So 4 out of 5 for Smile. Very good film. There is something sinister about when someone smiles so evil like that. I had a dream once, right, man, but it's so the creepiest dreams I've ever had. Okay, I was in my bedroom, right? You know, this is when I was living at my old house. And it's kind of like when something's smiling at watching you. Even now it gives me goosebumps. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it now. Jesus Christ. Now this is a long time ago. This is like the 80s, you know. And I still remember that dream. I still remember it. I remember laying on my bed. And I could see something standing. I think it's my brother. Standing near the light, where the light was. He's just standing, staring. Smile across his face. Creepy smile. And I was just like, oh my god, it woke me up. My mum like, oh, it's one of the worst. I've had a few creepy dreams, like, you know, there's another dream where I went out downstairs and my brother's like coming after me and stuff at the stairs. I don't know what it is about my brother. He had about, I'm not sure if it was my brother, but the other one, whatever. So, but there's like this guy just standing staring at me, watching me, with creepy smile. Oh my goodness me. When you were a kid though, you had worse dreams, didn't you? If you noticed, scarier dreams, you know. Don't bother me as much now, but Jesus Christ, that kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Bad idea doing that. Oh. So yeah, creepy ass movie. So 4 out of 5 for Smile. So I know people want to go off a little bit. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day, have a nice week. Take care of yourself, and remember, why so serious? And remember to smile. And you go out. Thank you for watching.